as in a span of 10 games, you've got to play a couple of teams that have got to be real challenges for you, and it's a really good testament to the Lady Eagles and how hard they've worked to get to this point. So we'll get ready to start the second quarter here. Melinda Fife will come right in front of us to inbound the ball for the Lady Eagles.
Norristown's ball.
Johnson inside. Too strong right there. Too strong. Laura McDowell, number 52, just checked into the game for Wissahickon. And good call by the Lady Eagles to really exploit that matchup, as Johnson will win that battle all day. Davis inside to Snell. Too easy for the Trojans. Catherine Snell on the cut. She's been making that cut all game, and she finally got her first two. Marshall's jumper off glass, and it's good. Danielle Marshall turned, she looked, saw she had nobody on her. Wissahickon giving her too much room. And Marshall stuck the jumper, and now back on the other end. Really a war on this side of the court. McDowell now feeds to Snell. Tried to go inside and forced right there by Catherine Snell. She didn't have that pass. Lady Eagles on the break. Marshall off glass, and it's good. Danielle Marshall, nice job of running the break on two consecutive plays. She has 6 points. Good feed from Fife. Now the Lady Eagles out to a 6-point lead. Patterson lost the ball and poked it out to Snell before she traveled with it. Jessica Davis now running the play. Feeds out to Patterson. Patterson for three. No good, and good strong rebound from Sasha Sims, and she'll look to push into the hands of Melinda Fife. Inside. Tamisha Johnson gets it to go. Tamisha Johnson becoming a presence inside for the Lady Eagles. Laura McDowell just can't handle her inside right there, and now an 8-point lead for the Lady Eagles. And we have a technical foul called on Coach Richard Kirk. Now Tamara Halsey will go to the line to shoot technicals. There's been some jawing over there on the far sidelines between the referees and the head coaches, the head coach and the assistant coach. And eventually, referee Sandy Yost just got sick of it and calls the technical.
The technical.
So Halsey makes one of two, and now every player who has played for Norristown on the scoreboard. Tamisha Johnson will take her first break of the night, and Leanne Moore into the game with her 2 fouls. Halsey on the runner, goes! Tamara Halsey catching the team asleep on defense. Patterson now up the floor off the hands of McDowell. Wissahickon really starting to fall apart. And Coach Richard Kirk will take a timeout as Captain Kirk not happy with the Star Trek troops. So 23-12 with 5:38 left in the first half. Coach Jackson's got to be happy with the way his team has come out in this second quarter, as they have dominated and really started to take over their home court, as they are known to do. Only one loss on their home court this year, which is a good thing for the Lady Eagles, because it appears if they keep going at this rate, they'll have one, maybe 2 home playoff games. It's always nice to know when you play your first 2 games of the playoffs that you're going to play in a place that you know how to win in. And every home team always likes to have that home court advantage, and they like to play at home to try and get that win.
Deaver in the game for Norristown.
Erica Deaver will check into the game for the first time. She's checking in for Sasha Sims. So with an 11-point lead, Coach Jackson trying to get a couple of people some breathers. They're going to call a 3-second violation on Danielle Marshall. Norristown was very content and just running some time off of the clock. Ashley Harrison with the ball now. Lauren McDowell now in the hands of Jessica Davis. Trying to get the ball to Ann Patterson. And an errant pass right there from Jessica Davis. She was trying to feed Patterson off of the screen, and Patterson just didn't get off the screen quick enough for that to happen. Now Norristown content on wasting time right here. Wissahickon not stepping up, so the Lady Eagles are just going to do it. And with an 11-point lead, who's going to argue with them at this point? Now into their pressure, Wissahickon got the call to go into it. Now the Lady Eagles are trying to get away from it. And they're doing a fine job keeping the ball away from Wissahickon. Not looking to go to the basket at all right now. So now Wissahickon going into man-to-man, trying to deny the ball. Running a little bit of a Harlem Globetrotters kind of play right here. They've wasted a minute off of the clock. Fife now on the drive, feeds Deaver, and it's good! So the Lady Eagles wasting about a minute to a minute 15 off of the clock, and Erica Deaver gets her first 2 of the night. Jessica Davis now feeds to Ashley Harrison. Harrison trying to get the ball inside to Snell. Leanne Moore having none of it. Playing very aggressive with 2 fouls, but that's what you'd like to see. They're trying to attack Leanne Moore as they know she has the 2 fouls, and she saves it right there off of the steal. Fife back the other way. Trying to feed the Leanne Moore, and she got a little bit too excited. She knows that she has a smile on her face. Sasha Sims is going to check into the game. Erica Deaver will check out after a very good performance. Good 2 minutes spelling Sasha Sims. Good battles inside. Now Patterson feeding to Davis. Great job by the Lady Eagles to deny entry passes inside. Said it about 3 or 4 times now, and it's just not happening for Wissahickon. And that pass does go inside to Snell. No good. A little bit of contact inside. Now Jessica Davis gets that one to fall. Jessica Davis, the 5th person to score it for Wissahickon. Her first 2 of the night. Halsey feeds to Fife. We're going to have a 3-second violation called on Tamara Halsey right there. Norristown trying to run that play, and they're just not getting out of the lane in time. Erica Deaver will check back in as Danielle Marshall will take a break. Approaching the 2-minute mark, 25-14. Lady Eagles with an 11-point lead. Very impressive so far in the second quarter. Snell feeds out to Davis. Good move by Davis. She dribbled it off of Halsey. Coming into the game for Wissahickon is number 15, Bianca Mercer. She's a 5'6" junior. Wild pass there from Harrison, but she does get it inside. Blocked by Leanne Moore. Catherine Snell tried to take it to the basket, and Leanne Moore having none of it. Another shot blocked from Leanne Moore. She's got to be one of the league leaders at this point. And Sasha Sims makes the jumper. talked about it earlier. This Wissahickon team does have a tendency to come out and sleep a little bit sometimes. Norristown definitely not sleeping tonight. A wild shot right there, and Melinda Fife's got it now. Norristown trying to put the knife in the heart of the Trojans before the end of this first half. Stolen right there, and Jessica Davis now going to the basket. It's good. Wissahickon finally forces a turnover. Some conservative play right there from the Norristown Lady Eagles, and it hurt them. And we've reached the 1 minute mark. Almost a steal right there from Mercer. Sims now, and she traveled with the ball. She had it attached to her hip for at least 3 or 4 seconds, and she just couldn't get it off of there. Danielle Marshall will check into the game for Tamara Halsey. Davis now feeds inside. Snell won't go. Erica Deaver battling inside. We have a jump ball, possession arrow going to Wissahickon.
Jump ball, Wissahickon.
Fife all over Patterson if she was the intended person. Throws that ball down court. Danielle Marshall, a great job of beating Jessica Davis to the ball. Unfortunately, she just couldn't save it in time. Feed inside, Bianca Mercer, the turnaround, no good. Catherine Snell over the back, but they're going to get called for a jump ball. And possession arrow will go to Norristown. Now Wissahickon with 23.2, they're going to go into a full court press, try and deny the Lady Eagles the basketball. Try and pin Sims in the corner. Deaver feeds to Leanne Moore. Nice job by the Lady Eagles to break the press. Marshall couldn't get it to go, and she walked with the basketball. So a couple of turnovers late in this first half for both teams. Now 27-16. We're at 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Harrison on the dribble. Stolen by Melinda Fife, and she's got 2 seconds. One, and she's fouled by Ashley Harrison. So now with 1.1 left, Norristown's got to try and get a catch and shoot for Ashley Harrison, her first of the night. It's got to be a quick shot right here. And Snell at the buzzer. That one won't go. So at the end of one half of basketball here at Norristown High School, 27-16. Lady Eagles up by 11 points after 16 minutes of basketball. Coach Jackson not happy, but when is he ever? 27-16 at halftime. We'll be back in just a moment to bring you second half action from Norristown.